Hello! It's me. I'm here. I sound worse than I did last time you saw me. But hopefully it's not too terrible. Is that really how much of the window I... No, that's way too much. Hang on. That's not... Yeah, it's not terrible. Why are you cropping so much of the fucking relative? Is that the... Okay, that just entirely... I have no idea what the fuck that does. Okay. So I'm trying to work out how to best show my browser window for warm-ups. And for some reason, the preview is not showing me what is actually showing up on the filter. So that's cool. I think that should do... Okay. But yeah. We're back. Hopefully I should have a little bit more energy to do some streams in the near future. At least for long enough to finish this game. Desktop Explorer, I've been super excited about since I played the demo. There are a few other games in the vein that I have been looking forward to, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Squeak. Love you, have fun. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. But yeah. So... warm-ups are going to be a little weird today because I already did today's Minute Cryptic last night, not thinking about it. So let's see, we can do the rattle. We can do... Can't do the catfishing, I already did that one. Let's do... Okay, let's do the NYT connections. Because why not? And if we're doing the connections, we may as well do Mr. Hank Green's 4x3. And yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay. Watcha. Let's see here. From user to beta. This week's Panda, hello! This week's rattles were constructed by members of the AVCX, the world's premier indie puzzle outlet, which offers the freshest crosswords, cryptics, middies, themelesses, and trivia from many of the best puzzle makers in the game today. If you like this week's rattles or are simply curious, check out AVCX. Find out more and subscribe here. Interesting. So we've even got a meta solution. Okay. User. Thank you for the sub, Zoe. Wow. 21-month streak. I do appreciate the support, as always. User. Zoe, my support is endless and eternal. Thank you. Singing group that rhymes with user? No. What? Oh, lukewarm affirmative. That's sure. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. Sire is a formal address for some royalty. Singing group. Part of a sailboat. You have to add a letter somehow. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can start from the bottom. Beta. It's not a cheer. It's not part of a sailboat. It's not a habitat. Ooh, beta in the Greek alphabet is B. In the NATO alphabet is Bravo. Huzzah. That's a cheer. So we're changing one letter of Bravo. What the fuck? I've learned the NATO alphabet in the course of my job. It's a good one for things like this. Is it just Brave? Okay, fair enough. Brave is a Pixar movie that rhymes with something. Cave. Fair enough. That's a dwelling. A dark habitat for a bear. Dark habitat for bats. Hey. Dark habitat for anything is cave, yes. Some things in a baseball game are bats. We're changing one letter. Rats. Cats. Bays. Bath. Bits. We'll go back to downwards. Mast would be changing 2 letters? Oh, changing 2 letters, yeah. Really, it would be changing 3 letters because you're swapping 2 of them. Sire might be found performing. Probably not. Change 1 letter of sire to get a part of a sailboat. Maybe, yeah. So we know baseball is down here. Yeah, probably mass. True. Unless Isries or Sris or Seers are found in yoga class, then that's not it. Okay. Yeah, you're cooking. So, I can't fill out middle stuff, unfortunately. Oh, it's changed 1 letter. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we are. So this is mass. No, it's not. Reverse a bigram. No, that's mass. This is mass. A chorus might be. Performing in a mass. Certain Sunday church. Okay, fair enough. So what the fuck? Choir. Okay. I was not processing that choir rhymes with sire because of their letter differences. I literally just said chorus. Alright. Watcha. We got the connections. I don't need your fucking... Yeah. Okay. Jangle, intense, orange feline. Things that can be used to describe Garfield. He is also frenetic and febrile. I have no idea what the fuck that is. But I do notice that it starts with the abbreviation for February. Should I time guesser to your daily quiz rotation? Is that the one that it's a picture of a place and you have to figure out when and where it is? Maybe. So we got February, March, April, January. Any others that could be throwing me off? No. What? Not even close? Fuck you, dude. What the fuck is febrile? Okay. Well, we've got intense, excited, frenetic. Maybe that's what febrile means. I don't fucking know. Deplane? What? What does that mean? I don't know what half this shit is. No, that's not true. But a marble is a ball. So is a baseball. So is an orange. So is a globe. These are all spherical things. Okay. Jangle. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. What the fuck? I mean, a hangar, a runway, a terminal. Deplane. I just don't know what deplane is. You can't have an airport if deplane isn't there. I'm saying. I mean, I'd try it, but no, hangar. The hangar is where they keep the plane. It's not where they land. These are all different parts of the airport. What the fuck does any of the rest of this shit have in common, though? I mean, excited, intense, frenetic. The plane is a part of the airport. I mean, in the same way that you are part of your community, I suppose. I'm gonna say febrile and hope that that's it. Okay. In an anxious state. No fucking clue. So, if this is our... What the fuck is this? A point jangle feline. These point angle line plane. The apron. These are all geometry terms. Can I get a definition for deplane? Disembark. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. If they'd said it was a part of, yeah, deplane is when you stop being on deplane. All right, let's see. Subtype, variant, stress, distill, pull, centrifuge, sprain, strain, tension. So subtype, variant, and strain. And strain is probably going to be our center word. I think it might give you bonus points if you center it, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know how it works. So strain You can strain a muscle, you can sprain it, you can pull it. To be under strain, stress, or tension. To distill, to centrifuge, to strain, to get the aggregate out of fluid. Ways to separate a mixture. Perfect. All right. All right, I think that's enough lollygagging. We should... What is an apron in flight speak? Fucking... It is the area of an airport where aircraft are parked, unloaded or loaded, refueled, boarded, or maintained. So it is the part just off of the runway. Okay. Load up this gamey game. Patty, thank you for the Prime sub. Hold on while I get you some audio. While I resize this window. What is this? A game capture for ants? We do speak English, it's true. All right. I do wonder if it's like saved our progress from the demo. I know that there was something about like there being a bug with that's been since fixed. I've been watching the Discord and there have been many hot fixes, even in the first day that this was up, which, I mean, kudos to them for being on it. The little cave opening being a mouse cursor is very cute. So true. All right. Right, we need a password for either of these. Halibut is our starting point. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Edit. Ethernet port is completely broken. Trek Chronolog software. Okay, so we have no internet. We are off the grid, as it were. Start menu at the bottom left corner of the desktop. Anything fun? Ooh, little player. Let's see. Fishies? Fishies is pretty good. Fisherman desk. Yeah, let's go with that. That's fine. Borderless is fine. I think I'm okay with all of these. It doesn't seem too aggressive with the filters. Justice for fishies? Okay. We'll go fishies. Okay. So that's right. I remember. The cached web pages are still here, but okay, Chronolog. Contractually obligated by the universe to play this game. The demo is fucking great. It's already overwhelmingly positively reviewed. Watch the stream and then forget everything and play it in 3 to 10 years. Absolutely. Weekly rewards, yeah. Did I just peek? What the fuck? Why? Let me know if audio sounds okay. I had to futz with some things. So there should be a limiter on. I shouldn't be that peaky. Sound fine? Okay. Just let me know if anything needs to come up or down. Welcome to Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. For the brightest lass in the seven seas. Every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while... I have heard your standards for audio, that's very fair. Every once in a while I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. That's the name of the game! Let's go! He said the line. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. Password for it is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter, everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought he had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's like Stardew Valley, but instead of inheriting a farm, you inherit a weird computer. True. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder. Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname, though this one's for you, Captain Halibut. An enchanting little animal called a hog badger. It sounds familiar. I've probably seen that before. Alright, we are Guppy. Hi, Pizarro. Hello. Thank you for installing a Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend Pizarro. Yeah, I remember you. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding a user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy, though. Also, submenus are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Ah, hello. Ah! Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Hello. What can I do for you? Did you know? Pizarro was the name of a famous explorer. For but a moment, I thought that notebook had the horror eyes. It did have it momentarily while it was like doing the little nail file thing. It did momentarily have horror eyes, I must say. Okay. So I do believe that this prologue is going to be what we did in the demo, but that's fine because it's been quite a while. Let's see, what has... Yes, a whore. Patty just sent me the whore eyes image in over Steam. All right, if a password is given to you through text, it'll be presented in the following format with the little curly braces. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Probably. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click on that light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. Nice, nice ambiance here. Your hand. Cave's mouth. Set these here for some scene setting. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name. Fortuna. This one is Fortuna. Good job. And with that, we start our adventure. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. As you glance up inside your new shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled-up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. Is this introducing you to the concept of a scroll bar? That's pretty funny. I wonder... Y'all can see text okay, yeah? It's a good size. And I can zoom in a little bit, but... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, Inanna is the next password. Ooh! Nice! The light from this torch is as bright as you! Got a little fire tattoo on my hand. Alright. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press onto a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose." Sounds like an elephant to me. April 4th, 98. I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts. The Nya guy? What? I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived Angler Trio. Oh yeah, papyrus. Okay, I understand. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with endless catches. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon, since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the Angler Trio lives on. Okay. This is their lighted path. But you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. We'll get a word wrap on this boy. Yaw. A Elephas. Let's go. Elephas. Don't you love riddles? Keep it up. As you solve the riddles after following the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty and closed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, You recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? View source code. Little shake. Little... On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word Salwe is inscribed on it. Salwe. 3 paths. Watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden beneath its neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Could not open file. Contents may be corrupted. Restore file to original state? No. Properties? It's -1 bits. Or bytes. Yeah, capital B would be bytes. So that's concerning. Is it as easy? Well, I don't know what file type to be looking for. Well, we'll hold on to that. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Amit. Well. That's the same. Wait, what? Oh, did I go through the left door twice? Yes, okay. Rename it. I mean, sure. Is it just an image file? Hang on. Okay, fair enough. Every lock obeys Portonus. Portonus. Cool. What great imagination you have. Great work. Etched walls. The wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." Say my name, say my name. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Yes, Paper Mario-style wiggly text, yes. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words, anyway? Actually, they didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. I wasn't even trying to do that. I was trying to see if I could change the wiggliness of the text. Oh yeah. Who wrote these words anyway? Is the captain of the gravy train. Woo! Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. My doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How is that for amnesia? Okay, so these are... so this game takes place in 2012. I had not considered that. But these are in reverse date order. So, this is one of the first. 14 years ago. Okay, let's see. Properties. Author MMTT. Cool. What kind of name is that, though? That's a very fair point. Ah, hello. A flat stone. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carried barely lights your arm. Why is that guy looking at me like that? What's his problem? I don't know. The torch you carry barely lights your arm while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Well. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. Okay. No mention of the fleeting face. That's it. Hidden files? Is it that easy? Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with engraved warning. Okay. Is it simply Cassandra? Yes. And the face is gone. I know you see me. That image. Ooh, or I know you saw me, excuse me. Rubicon. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. Oh. That's okay. I was expecting to have to type in Rubicon. Definitely too in-depth for me to remember any puzzles for more than, like, 2 days. Fair enough. I got another rock! Let's go. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during the exploration, you are convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain there is no path forward. Thank you, Saribot. Appreciate you. Thank you, Saribot. Appreciate you. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. Hey, bud. Compress with file flattener. I don't think I need to do that. Author, Desktop Explorer, fair enough. Ooh. Ah! What happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? No escape. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls of stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into the new landscape. How about Rubicon? Chisel. Hang on, wait. Source code. Something hidden here. Yeah. Puzzle 9 altar. Rubicon. Things are getting a bit weird, though. Why don't you stop here for today? Okay. No, I won't. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled, and I couldn't shake the image of her, smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I've dreamed of a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous, knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? We got another flat stone. And a mural. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move. As if a small earthquake takes over the cave, the landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or an altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There is also a detailed mural on the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Do we have any hidden files? Do we do not? Do we have any properties? No. I do remember this puzzle. We've got a large stone, a medium stone, and a small stone, and we get to stack them. Oh! New file added, colorlens.exe. Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism in the light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. Alright. Where's, Oh, it's right here. Installing color lens. Ooh. Hell yeah, some nice fingerstyle guitar. Color me impressed. Color Lens has been added to your installed programs. You can access it through Start Menu Programs. Okay. They do have different symbols. Where's my torch? Hang on. Because my torch... No, that's the... Put 3 Miku shirts on the same hanger holder and I feel very good about myself. Funny. Torch. Yes. Ah. Ooh, there's another hand holding the torch over top of mine. Let's just deal with this for right now. So we got the mural. Ooh. Everybody's angry, and this man's burning to death. Oh no. How about blue? Everybody's sad, and this man doesn't exist. And there's a crocodile. Cocodrillo. And then we have yellow, Peace. With some Eyes of Horus, the Crocodiler. And this is a wheel. Interesting design of a wheel, which, I mean, you may know them as biblically accurate angels, but they are a certain type of angel known as a wheel. But interesting that they've been designed with the Eye of Horus around them. So this Puzzle 10 Beyond. What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? Well, that would be a cocodrilo. How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? I believe that would be our yellow. Yellow is bliss. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think that nose is a tiny one. Okay. And how did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Fire? Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? I mean, I don't know his name, but I know they called him Walleye. Okay. Hi! You are not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? Hi, you shouldn't be here. Oh, you won't ever forget. Do you wish to forget? Guilt isn't good for one's memory. You shouldn't be here. Okay. No! Purple screen of death! Where's the any key? The sweaters! Ooh. Recover password. What's my favorite dinosaur? Fuck if I know, dude. Diplodocus. No. Parasaurolophus. I don't think I spelled that right. Let's just log back into Albert. Folder with the FilePath Desktop Explorer Temple Intro folder has been created. New chronologue entry is available for you to write. Okay. What was all that? My father's death? Did the game reference it? I mean, it clearly asked me if I knew who was burning up before the computer crashed. Who would want my uncle to play a game that made him remember such a thing? It feels pretty cruel. I never got to talk to my dad, but we had plenty of pictures of him in our house. It's pretty messed up, but I think his face is pretty similar to the one in this game. Most importantly, did Desktop Explorer crash the computer right after changing the background and filling with alerts? I think I need to tread carefully from now on. If any of the computer files get deleted or corrupted because of this program, I could lose whatever I have left from my uncle. I hope he didn't see what I saw. The faces when the computer crashed. I don't think he would have been able to withstand that. I can't write on Chronologue whenever I want, only when I'm prompted to do so. Was Chronologue like this for my uncle too? Anyway, here it is. I wrote on my journal, Happy Computer. The temple. I want to check real quick, see if we've got, see what kind of cached pages we can find. The Fiddler. How to uninstall. What is Desktop Explorer in my computer? How to stop nightmares quick. Home improvement tips. Cheap baby carrier brands. Losing loved one help groups. Projects to do to keep busy. Artist communities near me. Painting contests near me. CMAA clubs drawing. That's pretty sad. Anything cool? No. Damn. Storyteller. So this is story. So is Pizarro the Desktop Explorer? Don't you love computers? Beep, boop, we love you too. Okay, you can go away for now. Saving my favorites offline when I was a kid on dial-up. CMAA. What is CMAA? It's on campus. Layla's house. Is that me? Is that Guppy? The Panopticon Journal. Man found hanged in his own domicile. Suicide figures on the rise statewide. Residents of the city of Gold Peak demand the state's governor take action after another instance of suicide has taken place this year. Emmett Sounder was found hanged in his bedroom after a wellness check was requested by neighbors that same night. No other family members were harmed. This constitutes the 47th account of self-harm death in Gold Peak City this year and the 624th statewide, leading experts to predict an unprecedented 3% increase compared to last year. I don't know if it's a public health issue or an economic issue or whatever, but something needs to be done as soon as possible. People are desperate, said Gold Peak citizen Manuela V. Faust. Sounder's family did not comment on the matter. Baby rescued in fire, 1 dead, 3 injured. Arson charges dropped. Walter Waters is his name, seemingly. My dad. This past Thursday, residents of small-town Silver Valley in Pierce County were shocked to find a house fire in the middle of the night. Middle-aged man Hal Waters was arrested by the local sheriff's department and was taken into custody as part of a misunderstanding and conflicting information between neighbors. Hal must be halibut. And Walter being walleye makes sense. Amidst the commotion, the soon-to-be recognized as a local hero managed to save his 2-year-old niece, Gwen Waters, that's me, from the flames. Walter Waters, the baby's father, tragically died before rescue arrived. 3 young men were injured trying to contain the fire. According to authorities, interference from pedestrians made the rescue team's efforts to salvage the home practically impossible. We need to remember to stay calm and always leave the heroic acts to professionals, stated local firefighter George Q. Flowers. Alright, seemingly that's all of the pages we've got. But we've got a new chapter of our Desktop Explorer. So I would imagine Storyteller is just the format through which Desktop Explorer does its texty things, which is interesting. All right, the temple. You are alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you away from danger so far. However, from this point forward, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The Cave Fortuna is unrecognizable, even in name. The door reads a new title for this place. Shy. Before I go any further, have I gotten an alert to Stretch today? I checked on everything else working, but I don't know that I checked that, so I should definitely get up and stretch. Especially with ads going on. Wow. All right. Okay. All right, so this is Shy. Whoa, hello. Anubis, Thoth, and Ra. Chamber image, Scarab podium. There are 3 paths to exit this chamber, each protected by a stone guardian. An eye on the ceiling oversees this room. It's as if this engraved symbol wishes to witness your decision on how to proceed. Choose wisely. A dog-headed man overlooks path 1 with the name Anubis below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your fear of the unknown. An ibis-headed man watches over path 2 with the name Thoth below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your weakness to succumb to madness. A falcon-headed man... Thank you for the prime sub, Saturn. A falcon-headed man guards path 3 with the name Ra below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of the frailty of the human body. In front of you lies a podium with a metal plate on top. A scarab is depicted on it, along with 3 uniquely shaped holes. Yeah, nothing special there. Any hidden files in here? No. Cool, cool. Alright. I can't. Okay, that works. Let's see. Well, I have my color lens. Is that going to help us here? Ooh. Wait, no, never mind. It just happened to line up with the middle of that. I'm not seeing anything. Choose wisely. It seems like I may probably need to get all 3 of them. Ah, hello. I currently have costume change turned off, Saturn. Because I haven't set up my stream deck to be able to do it on the go. So it was just another thing to deal with that I didn't really feel like doing. So next time, maybe. Since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with all this. I just unlocked a puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. However, I just read on the Next OS manual that Color Lens comes in pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access the other user profiles. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I've been writing on my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. My doctor says it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. Okay. So... that's a lot of bamboos. I've got hidden files on. I mean, these are all... these are all presented as if they are passwords, but also the password is the same as the file name, so that's a little weird. I could try it. No reason not to. But I've been told to choose wisely. Now, I do think that weakness to succumb to madness does sound pretty dope. It sounds pretty cool. So, the Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Pay attention and don't mess this up. Huh? Oh, god damn it! I saw this in the trailer. Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. It literally is. It literally is Scary Maze game. This shit scared the shit out of me as a child. Oh, surely I need a few of these. Yeah, that's fun. Be very, very careful. Lest, what the fuck was her name from The Exorcist? I do believe that was who. Lest we forget how fragile we are, true. Well, no, that was the other one. That was the other path. This is the, succumbing to madness. You fucking... Please. So... Oh my god. You fucking cocksucker. I remember the devs saying specifically that they that they didn't have any jump scares, or at least not very significant ones. I imagine that that's what they meant. Are you gonna do it again? No. Okay. Dumb as shit. I love it. Okay. Hall of Mirrors. This is the mirror. We do have another entry. I feel so conflicted. I miss her so much, but I think ultimately she just desired to be alone. Looking at the whole picture, I can't help but to assume the worst. I must latch onto whatever hope her mom still holds. My only lead right now is very loose, but it's the only thing I've come up with. Max used to go on and on about the CMAA. Maybe she's fulfilling her dreams of studying art, or at least taking a course there. If she submitted a portfolio or an application, we could track her activity with the help of a private detective. At least we should be able to ask around. I'll find the time to do so soon. I've been so busy lately taking care of the baby. Off to bed. Enjoy exploring your desktop. I will! Thank you for being here. I hope you sleep well. Okay, well this is clearly a color lens situation. Give me a blue, please. Oh, so 5, 2, 6. That's not a number. But other than that, it's 5, 2, 6, 7. Any other? Nope, just blue. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Interesting. Sort of a grim specter grasping the shoulders of a fisherman, it would appear. I did not open the Hall of Mirrors. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass this threshold. Engulfed by a scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is possible. Luckily, there are map pieces in your pockets. Were they always there? Did you always have pockets? A clouded mirror is in your sight. It has a familiar sigil engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the water sigil before. Yes, I have. And I did. Although I can't help but notice that the sigil is sideways. I mean, it's 5, 2, 6, 7. That's what it is. Is it just 5, 2, 6, 7? Ah. Okay. Wowie, wasn't that cool? I wish I could forget it to experience it again. Don't say that. An hourglass. An old time tracking device. How antique. Our modern clock is so much... Wait, why did it turn red? Why did it turn red? We've got blue sigils on it. 2. Okay. Archaeologist notes, time seems to have an effect on this room. The hourglass clicks for every hour I've been stuck here. Translating my notes so far have revealed to me this poem. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye... Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. I have noticed that the clock on my... Oh, yeah, that's what you meant by why did it turn red. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise as many as time decides. When you look closely, sand foretells the path. This music's kind of loud right now. Let me, Excuse me, Pizarro. Turn this down a little bit. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you'll realize time takes all but memories. Lastly, I see something written on the wall, a clue of some kind. It says red face equals 48, but the red face marks red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. What am I missing? I don't understand. Sand is rising. Time is running out. Okay. Well, I can adjust the time. Does that change? It does. Okay. So... oh, I didn't read the thing. You approach the mirror to get a clear image. Without thinking, you pass your fingers through its surface. The mirror bursts into pieces. Every single mirror that surrounded you shatters unexpectedly and brings sand falls upon you. Looking around you in a panic, you spot a dried-out corpse next to their old notes. There's something in their hand, a decorated hourglass. Interacting with it only adds to your confusion. Is your mind playing tricks on you? Time is running out. You do not wish to share their fate, drowning in the sand. Okay. So we're looking for a blue moon. A red eye. Red feathers. Red face equals 48. But the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12. I'm very confused about what the fuck any of that means. So we've got various symbols here. And they come in blue and red. Okay. So blue moon is here. That's one. A red eye. That's a blue eye. Is 2. So that's 1 and 2. But we're looking for a sum. So red feathers are 5. 1, 2, 5. Blue scepter. One, 2, 5, 5. So it could just be 13. Red face equals 48. I mean, we could just try 13. Okay. 12:55? No. Okay, didn't think so. Do you set the time to 12:55? Well, I mean, we've had it here. Huh. $48. The hourglass marks 12 hours. He is broken in half. 13 is 1 p.m. as in 1 p.m. Probably not. Well, the 55 comes from the fact that it was 9:55 when I started the puzzle. But also the red feathers, hi Smoke. The red feather here is 5, as is the blue scepters. Those are both 1255. I don't know that this changes anything. Yeah, how are you? Hope you're having a nice day. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it seems to only change on the hour. So I mean, we could set it to 1 p.m., but like, what's the point? That doesn't do anything. I have noticed that there are marks up here. So the red is flipped upside down. Red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. Well, the hourglass does mark 12 p.m., and this is a red face. That is true. So why does this equal 48? Because it's 12 times 4? Maybe? Maybe. In that case, do I have a notepad? Yes. Okay. So we need a blue moon. Blue moon is, we know it's 1. So blue moon equals 1 times 4. But that could be... Oh, that could be 16? Oh yeah, you're so right. Anyway, so it's either 4 or 16. Now, the red eye is 2, we knew that. But it takes place at 9 p.m. Which equals either 18 or 21, 42. The red feathers... we know is 5. But that is at 7 p.m. So that's either 35 or it is 19 times 5. 19 times 5, so that's 50 plus 9 times 5 is 45, so that's 95. Is that right? Fuck. I was trying not to pull out my calculator. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then blue scepters are a 5. Times 2 a.m. Which is definitely 10 if we're multiplying, which I thought we were because of this clue here. So if we're looking for a sum, and these are our numbers, then we're either 4 plus 18 is 22, plus 35 is 57, plus 10 is 67, or we are 58, 153, 163. Okay. Is the password actually 6? Just give a little. Tough puzzles. Hopefully these distractions help you forget other stuff. We'll save it, I guess. Notes. Create a note page file for the first time. Cool. All right, raw ore. We'll close this. You hold in your hands a small blue treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Ancient knowledge, buried truth, a map for the exit. Opening it reveals nothing but a lump of coal. To say it's a disappointment is an understatement. Whatever this is for, you are certain that obtaining this rock is your reward for clearing this temple's path. Cool. Perhaps it may be, perhaps many years in the future it'd be worth something. Interesting. 2012. Anything hidden? Nope. Interesting. Okay, can we go back? Whoa, hello. Okay, cool. You scared me. Scarab podium. Is this this fit anywhere? I don't know. I'll hold on to that. This can be closed. This can be closed because I already have it open again. Okay. So I guess we'll go into Anubis then. What was Anubis? Hang on. Fear of the unknown. Okay, this should be easy enough. You'll get this done in no time. Anubis scale. By crossing this threshold, you immediately feel lighter. However, this sensation goes beyond your physical body. You walk on the line between spiritual harmony and eternal despair. You reach a room surrounded by religious imagery. At the center rests a scale with coins on its plates. The left plate holds a coin with an engraved heart. The right plate holds a coin with a feather symbol. The scales are currently tilted to the left. The scale has a familiar sigil engraved on it. It certainly does. Yeller. 90/40. Okay. Left plate heart coin image. Okay. Properties 90 kilobytes. Okay, yeah. I think I get what we're going for here. Flat file. Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean that's one way to do it. I was gonna compress the heart rather than decompress the feather, but that also works. Cool. Maybe we have to balance them? $31.20. $30.40. Okay. Well, no. No, we don't. Words from Beyond. Scales are currently tilted to the right. Huh. Okay. There's nothing that would be hidden. I don't want to delete them. But I don't know what they would want other than what I've already done. Anything in the source code here? That's, yeah. I know. That's not the issue here. Wait. I have an idea. So we're going to decompress. That makes us 120. Now, if we decompress you, you are 90. But if we compress you, you're 30. So what if we duplicate and then extract? Bada bing! Balance frees me from the jaws of Amit. I see. Hell yeah. Good job. I thought you would have cleared this one quicker, though. Everything okay? Yeah, just chill, okay? Want to stretch again? Yes. Ugh. It is the right time, just about, so I don't know what the deal was with it not showing up the first 45 minutes. Ooh. Okay. Following of, well, let's do the, I must never forget this. I wanted to get little Guppy a stuffed animal at the zoo, so I let her choose whichever she wanted. I tried my hardest to convince her to pick this giant bass plushie, but I think she figured out I was trying to influence her. She's so clever, it was really cute. She ended up deciding on a small stuffed dinosaur. Wouldn't you know it, of all possible toys, she chose a Stegosaurus! It was cute, sure, but I couldn't help making the connection to Maxine. Must be a thing between tough girls. I hope someday they can get to know each other. Interesting. Hold this in our minds. Stegosaurus. Okay, so we've got... The clicking of the scales triggers an opening on the floor. A set of downward stairs is revealed. The walls reverberate with a spiritual approval of some kind. You can't quite understand its meaning. A slightly flooded floor welcomes your descent. The religious scriptures around the walls are now partially covered with vines, and a large sculpture of a crocodile's head rests on the nearest wall. This new room is dark, but you clearly see multiple unlit torches around you. There is something inside the crocodile's jaws, but opening by force proves futile. On a hunch, you speak loudly, abracadabra. No luck. However, you know there is power in your words. Scanning the room again, you start to remember something that could work. Do not be afraid to modify files. Okay. Left wall. These carvings on the wall, haven't we seen similar things in previous puzzles? We have. Modify. Do what you want with you. Be nonchalant with screws. Cocodrio. Elephas. So, are you wanting me to go back to look at, well, it's clearly not Elephas. That would be too simple. It's, well, source code. What if we... Magic word / magic word. Good. Okay, what if we say Elephas? The whole room shakes for a second. This short commotion reassures you of being on the right path. The claw marks on the wall seem to have destroyed a specific image. Could the correct word be related to it? The religious scriptures around the wall are now partially covered with vines, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so... I guess I can just go look at the folder. So... Inanna, that was it. What about... Inanna was my name. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. It's just as at the beginning of your adventure. The moment this word leaves your lips, every torch bursts aflame. As the fire's radiance takes over every corner, the water on your feet and the vines on the walls disappear mysteriously. The jaws of the crocodile statue open up, revealing a yellow lockbox. As you lift it, clear words echo in your mind. Well done, clever child. Use this knowledge to open my lockbox. Huh. Portonius. Wait, okay. Wait. I think I get it. So he is Portonus. The 8th letter of Portonus is S. The first letter of Elephas is E. K. 5th of Elephas is H. First of Elephas is E. 4th Portonus is T. Sekhet, who I do believe is an Egyptian god. Inna. Sekhet Aru, I believe, is what we're looking at here. Bada bingo. To be honest, I did not think you could do it. I guess old dogs can learn new tricks. You hold in your hands a small yellow treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Gold coins, forbidden amulets, a map out of here. Opening it reveals nothing but a small note. You can't do anything with it but interpret its meaning. Whatever it means, you are certain that obtaining this message is your reward for clearing this temple's path. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, where's our recycling bin here? Topaz, let's go. Yes, please. What a find! Putting trash to good use, I see. Enjoy your treasure. Cute. Topaz. Okay. Hi, hello. Who's that creeping? Who's that creeping in the hallway? Not cool. Actually, wait, hang on. I remembered. There was a, there was an I Know You Saw Me that I found before I had the color lens. Will we meet at the river's end? Do you miss me? Interesting. Okay. Well, hi. Scarab podium, yep, definitely gonna need... Oh, wait, shit. I probably have to go back here, huh? Into the blue, because it's... There was something about it, like... This will probably be valuable in, like, 1,000,000 years or something like that. So... There we go, okay. It's been so long, I guess patience does pay off. Enjoy your gem. There we go. Okay. And then... Yeah, okay, we didn't actually change it because we didn't hit apply. Cool. Alright, so that's 2 or 3. We just need our ball of dung for our scarab. Go say hi to Ra. Cool. Really cool. I'm gonna close you because I don't like looking at you. Oh, hello. A wave of heat hits you immediately as you cross the threshold. You find yourself in a furnace room of some kind. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Through the heat haze, you find that below your feet lies hundreds of burning coals. You are barely able to hold one in your hand. Your fingers suddenly swell. You struggle to take a clear look at them through the heat haze. There is a familiar sigil on your hand. Fire. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from flesh. And an interesting sigil here that we've seen before. Okay, so we know that heaviness is reference to file size elsewhere. Do we really? Okay, we can probably sort by, huh? Sort by size. There we go. Oh, that's a big boy. That's 77. Okay. Contents may be corrupted. Huh? What? I'm just so confused. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. So is this... Okay, these are all 5. So this is the only one. This is the only one that's any different. Draw answers from flesh. Do we, like... No, I can't exactly drag it. Properties... No, we already looked at that. What does that do? It goes somewhere and then it disappears, and I can't tell. Heaviest coals will draw answers from flesh. Do we delete all the others? Okay, I can't use the delete key, unfortunately. What is... Okay, so we're just looking for a password. We've seen this before. Draw answers from the flesh. Okay, nothing's happening now, so I wonder if me doing that is just followed by the game being like, okay, you need this one. Yeah, okay. All the other ones I deleted didn't care about. So... Any hidden files? Don't think so. Draw answers from flesh. I mean, there's the drawing. I haven't used it yet, but there is the drawing. I mean, I gotta do a quick little panda. It is tradition.
Let's go!
Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Let's go indeed. All right. Why is there a trapezoid stamp? Give me a little. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that was worth. Do I literally just throw all of the other ones of these away? Wait, can I do the, no, you cannot select multiple, unfortunately. Surely it's not expecting me to... Okay, they're coming back. I was gonna say, like, if I do this enough, then... Oh god, they're all coming back. I was like, if I do this enough, then I guess the room won't be hot. Oh dear god. Okay. Quote the Raven Trifinger butthole. Yeah, don't wear that one to work, I don't think. Now, I remember that... I guess I remember this symbol. I can go back and find it. That was on... Well, that was on the left door and right door. Fuck, I'm out of memory. Yeah, so this means something. I don't know if... I don't think that this has anything to do with that. I think that might just be a reused symbol. But... get rid of this. You struggle to take a clear look at them. It's not, like... It's not as simple as just, like, 36, is it? Okay, thank God. Draw answers from flesh. I'm so confused. Is it literally just rename it? Fuck you. I'm so stupid. Fire reveals all truth. More coals like this will suffice. Oh God. You must keep going. Truth requires sacrifice. Your seared flesh just spells out the word Sachmat. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and... That's how that works, right? Just unburn myself. This puzzle's a bit longer than the others. I warn you, though, some stuff may be hard to bear. You must stay focused. Corpse.error. Deadly mistake. There's that symbol again. Yeah, that's fine. I can use my hangers. That's no big deal. Get our chronologue report. It's almost full. Okay, I'm convinced I've gone insane. You know what happened to my brother and mocked me for it. I almost threw up when I saw the burnt skin images. I struggle to remember my phone number, and yet I clearly see my brother's skin in my mind. I keep going back to the game's text because I keep forgetting what I've answered or what I've seen. I'm in both disbelief and disgust. If I plan on using this computer any longer, I need to get rid of this program. I feel like an idiot writing this, but if Desktop Explorer is reading this message, I'm uninstalling you. I'm not answering any more of your riddles. The only reason I'm not deleting the entire hard drive is because Max's information is still here. Piss off. Are you keeping it hostage? Are you reading this? Am I stupid to think so? Am I even going to remember this tomorrow? Hello? Interesting. Your searing skin starts deforming, and the blisters on your hand contort into weird shapes. It's as if these pustules could spell words. You lift your gaze and see a path between the heaps and mirages. As if following known steps, you stumble upon a small tomb with 2 sarcophagi. One of them rests with its contents empty. On its feet, a dried-out corpse lays face up. Another dead adventurer with a story they can no longer tell. The remaining sarcophagus is closed shut. You can't force it open with your burnt hands. Your close inspection finds an epitaph inscribed on the coffin. Damn. My rule brought prosperity as I abided by the will of the gods. However, I do not wish to be remembered if my 3 most loyal servants are to be forgotten for their common blood. Lift your gaze! Yo! Record my life as I recounted it in your logs. To the three who have done what no one else could, record my life as I recounted it in your logs. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Leave notes across the kingdom for my subjects to abide their pages. Whoever wishes to speak my name must first acknowledge my three servants. If you decide on ignoring my desires, then by the same will of the gods that my every flower bloom, your body will rot. Fear. Help. Okay. The scars resemble a visual instruction and a note. Okay. About color lens. Ah, ooh, ooh. Second, to honor her legacy, speak with your newest unusual guide. Confess to them your guilt and absolve yourself from sin. Is that you? Hang on. We're gonna record my life as I... Okay, so that's chronologue. About chronologue. First, to fulfill our wishes, this pillaged tomb we shall contain the phrase, "We are incomplete without you." Okay. Can I add a... My only window? No. Okay. Well, I might be able to just... We are incomplete without you. Ah, the pillaged tomb. So that's this STP file. So we can... Ah. Wait. This is different. If only we could read this story again. Phrase is... Where the hell's my window? God damn it. I don't need two of these open. Chronologue. Where's my help? We are incomplete without you. Okay. So, source code, phrase, we are incomplete without you. Save. Whoa! Hello. Where'd Pizarro go? The closed sarcophagus shakes violently for a second, answering to your call. As if beginning to awake, its right eye lights up. You fulfilled the Pharaoh's wishes. Will you honor her legacy next? Hey, Pizarro. Please answer truthfully. Did you do everything you could to save your brother? Yes. You speak lies. This puzzle won't end unless you're honest. Okay. I guess I didn't. You speak the truth. The only way to overcome your guilt is what will take you away from this temple. You'll see soon. Okay. So the other one is note page. So help on that. That's a red. Third and lastly, to bring her back, the deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and opened anew. We shall compress. Breathe deep now. Recall your regrets one last time. Oh. You won't get what you want without a curse or without losing your mind. Mernea. That's really cool. Raw. Raw was left. Mernea. That wasn't so hard, was it? You're almost there. After this, you can forget everything and rest in the bliss of ignorance. Inside mouth. The mummy appears to have reacted to the tomb being opened. As if obeying a sacred command, its mouth opens and finally lies still. You reach inside its mouth and grasp a red gem. You know this can't be, but the corpse acts as if it is still breathing. The ruby stone is scorching hot, and its glimmer is quickly overshadowed by your feeling of guilt for desecrating human remains. You regain your composure soon enough, knowing this was a necessary step for your escape. Damn. Okay. Well, it closed our other gems that we were hanging on to, so we have to go back. Okay, well, we've got our gems, and we've got our scarab podium, and we just do a boop, and a boop, and a boop. Something's happening. My desktop is opening. I'm exploring my desktop. Beat Halibut's Desktop Explorer. This is the first time I've used a computer for journaling. I've been hearing for years that from now on, everything will be done through computers. I guess they were right. Since this is a clean slate, I guess I'll recount some of the things that have been going on lately. Everything has been rough, to say the least. Things aren't the same with Layla since Maxine's disappearance, let alone her husband's death. She gave me their computer since they both frequently used it. She thinks I'll be able to find some information about what happened. I highly doubt it, but I couldn't say no to her. Until now, I've just posted an alert on a missing teenager website. Before she left, she recited a poem in Arabic. She doesn't mention her home country often, but she told me that back in Egypt she used to listen to a lot of poetry on the radio. She even left me a signed post-it note with a translation in English. I adore the lotus's stillness unfazed. I admire the fisherman's patience. I cherish the crocodile's surface gaze. They all share a place on the river's bed. The lotus floats as if frozen in time. The fisherman deserves a second chance. Crocodile's eyes reflect my own guilt. All is forgotten on the river's end. Layla Sounder. I hope we find her soon. Last scene, did you forget? All right. This must have been terrible. I don't know if Uncle Hal finished this game. Even if he did, he wouldn't remember any of it. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, right, it's all suffering. We barely talked about my dad, and when we did, I never blamed him for anything. Now I know he never forgave himself. Desktop Explorer reminded him of this and made him forget everything else, including me. Why? His thoughts on me, our family, and people I don't even know about. They all seem to revolve around guilt. The only thing I can be sure of are that Max is lost, Layla and Hal were looking for her, and this computer was supposed to help find her. Did the stress from Desktop Explorer influence my uncle's dementia? Did it rob me of him? Max's user profile is in here, but it seems Uncle Hal never unlocked it. I need to access it. Did Max create Desktop Explorer? Did she download it? Does it have to do with her disappearance? Regardless of the truth, I now know how to proceed. Looking back. Hello, sir. With the 3 gems in their rightful place, an exit to the surface has opened on the roof. You stretch your arms and reach the opening. You finally breathe fresh air for the first time since delving inside the cave. A brief look back down sends chills down your spine. A familiar face blends with the darkness of the hole you climbed out. After rubbing your eyes, though, you find yourself staring at the jagged surface of one of the coast's dark boulders. The cave and temple are nowhere in sight. With each step down the shore, you forget more and more details of what you just lived. Was any of this real? Your pulse slows down with the soothing sound of the ocean waves. When the heat can't take any more grief, it is always best to forget. I swear to God, if I close this window and that fucking picture, there's no man in that picture. Okay. That would have been really cool, though. Okay. Credits. Thank you for playing Desktop Explorer. Please enjoy the trophy image as a token of your achievement for completing this adventure. The real prize is the knowledge obtained for overcoming this challenge. Wow! I'm number 1! Okay. Yeah, none of this is anything. I didn't see... So... Stegosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. Which I have to imagine that that's that, but then the... This was Maxine. What does the first letter of my future school's name stand for? Oh, fuck, dude. Hang on. So... CMAA. CMAA. How the fuck is, did I forget something in the chronologues about it? I really wish I didn't have to... Maxine's... Okay, so we start with Maxine's disappearance, so, like... I don't know that that's... CMAA. Studying art? Oh! I totally missed that. Okay, cool. So that's Cascadia. Okay. So Stegosaurus, Stegbosaurus. No, it's not. That's not the password. That's a... What does the first letter of my future school's name stand for? Cascadia? What is my middle name? Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. These are good questions, I suppose. Maybe not that good. If. Pfizer. Password no longer necessary. That's not really how that works, but okay. The sweaters. All right. "1997. I understand now. There's no point writing here anymore, so I'll write to Desktop Explorer directly one last time. I've thrown you in the trash and hidden you behind a riddle, one that will hopefully fuel your anger. In art, as in everything else, it's always good to remember the greats. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Those who held my hand during my creative process, those who were nothing like you, who I aspired to be. They give me something, one word you will never take away from me. You'll be locked forever, since no one has or will ever understand me. Good riddance everything, and goodbye forever." Is this her goodbye letter? Why would she write goodbye forever? I understand running away. I've had those feelings before, but I could never think of leaving everyone behind for real. One thing is certain. Max played Desktop Explorer. This could be related to her disappearance. She writes just like Uncle Hal, leaving a riddle with a poetic goodbye. If only he knew about this, maybe everything would have been different. If I see what she saw, understand what she felt, I just know that will give me the clues to find her. My first lead is that it has to do with her sketchy files and her downloads. All of this feels like a complete breakdown. Okay. Man, oh man, computers are hard. I'll write this here in case I forget. I can change my screensavers through my start menu settings. Screensavers. I could stare at Aurora for hours. Talk about a trip. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'll put it on back on Aurora for right now. Okay. Wormhole. Ooh. Or Stegosaurus. Neat. We'll go with Stegosaurus for now. Anything in the waistband? Do not open. Hang on. Before I do that. Trash. Ooh. Maximus 6796. There it is again. Terrible. Plain bad. Fridgemagnets.com /posts/Maximus/6797. Well, thing is, I can't access the internet. I don't think so, anyway. Hang on. So if I were to try, maybe it's cached and I just can't get it because you can restore previously visited web pages inside of Web Surfer 2.0 as long as you write exact web address or find a working hyperlink. Okay, so that should work. As long as it is something that has been visited, which I would have to assume it is. 6 June 7th of 1996. Bada bing. Each of these works represents steps in the progress of a piece. I named them after my favorite artists. Funny how their initials spell what I feel when creating art. Rembrandt, Warhol, Picasso, O'Keeffe, Edvard. So that's RWPOE. That's not... that doesn't spell anything. Warpy. Power. Never mind. I'm dumb. Well, I've been following you for a while, and I gotta say, you are already so good for your age. My personal inspiration is Mexican painter Frida Kahlo. I really respect strong artistic women, and you seem like one. We should be friends. Okay. What other web pages do we have here? Division Terrace Bridge, Next Rooms Desktop Explorer, Share, Pizarro, Next Rooms, Next Tomb Desktop Explorer, Mall in Next Rooms Mall, Sketchy Brush Tips, Digital Art Contest, The Sweaters, Tour Dates, How to Recover Next Room's Password. I didn't mean to do that. From home to Division Terrace Bridge. From home to Reno DT bus station. Next Rooms forgot password request. Damn! I can't get any of this shit. Okay, well, that's okay. Next Rooms. Ah, I see. I don't have a password. Okay. Next Rooms is now permanently offline. Log in to load previous data in offline mode and relive conversations with friends with our chat log replay feature. On behalf of the dev team, thank you so much for being our roomie. Aw. Okay. Is this just power? Yes. Okay. Pain inside. You'll have to carry that weight. Thick Beatles reference. You never give me your pillow. Hello and thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Hey, hello again. I wasn't really expecting you to come back. That's a surprise. It's been a while since we saw each other. How about a replay? I'll go over everything as if it was your first time installing Desktop Explorer. You have a little stretch real quick. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. I see, you really enjoy drawing and browsing the internet, huh? You also seem to be quite active in chat rooms. You'll be presented with puzzles around Sketchy and Next Rooms. You ready to put your artistry to the test? And see what your friends really think. You can't establish an internet connection. I'm having some trouble setting up the next puzzles. Oh no! Oh, don't worry about me. I've got some aces up my sleeve. Take your time, dear. Good luck. Interesting. Ooh. Why are these colors blocked out? Interesting. Okay. Prologue. Desperate steps. You've always felt as if you were running from something. You've never known what it is or why it follows. You look around and it seems no one is around to help. Surrounded by abandoned buildings, you could go anywhere. When life overwhelms you with possibilities, it is always best to stay still. I feel like I did notice something happen when I left my cursor alone. But then I moved it and it... Oh, yes. This is a caterpillar. Can I... Ah, okay. It's a caterpillar. Ooh. There's a doe... What the fuck do you call... Icosahedron, that's the one. There's a pupa. And a booberfly. Wow. Life is beautiful. I do like that the butterfly has false eyes. That is a good choice. Wow! I'm on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling to be mazing on the ceiling. I do seem to recall that was a part of the the old maze, Windows maze, but I momentarily forgot about that. I probably have to be back on the floor. Yeah, okay. Well, here we go again. Where is my icosahedron? There we are. Okay. Hi. Little image negative going on. Hi. Okay. Dear Diary, I love this thing. If I redecorated my room and my roomie is just so cute. I don't think my dad knew how much I would use this thing, but next rooms with my friends is like hanging with them 24/7, lol. I know I'm going to forget my account again, so here it is, future me. The Max. Sweaters 123. I was going to write it in my notebook, but my mom has been going through my stuff lately. Nothing is sacred. Everything I do is on next rooms anyway, so good luck with that, Mom. Okay. Good, you should now be able to log into next rooms again, you know, with your credentials. More puzzles will follow when you arrive. The Max. And sweaters 123. If anyone is being rude in a bad... I didn't catch what that said. Welcome to Next Room's offline mode. You'll be able to revisit past conversations in the form of cutscenes. You can move around using the WASD keys on your keyboard. To interact with objects, press the E key. Wow, I'm a little dude. Roomies. Please input roomie code. Okay. Chat logs. Nothing. Inventory. Nothing. Floors. Nothing. Okay. Whenever you find an instant photograph, you'll be able to come back to your room and visualize them pinned on the board. Speaker with the Max's favorite track. Play music? Sure. I'm not sure if this is intentional. I'll let this play while I read the manual. Next Rooms is a virtual apartment building where all your online friends live. Roomies are what we call player avatars in Next Rooms. Okay, cool. Floors are what we call servers inside Next Rooms. Each floor can house up to 5 roomies. However, up to 10 roomies can hang out on the same floor at the same time. Okay. In August 21st, 2003, Next Rooms will go permanently offline in an attempt to preserve the priceless moments of friendship and memories. The Next Room team at Spiralsoft has developed an offline mode. The following features will become unavailable in the update: customizing your roomie, decorating your room, visiting other floors. You'll be able to preserve your main floor with all its roomies in their rooms as they were before the shutdown. A new feature called Chat Log Replay will be introduced, allowing you to interact with your friends and replay old conversations as cutscenes. Why were you holding on to those? That seems kind of weird. Important, you will still need your credentials to enter offline mode. The first time you log in, it will take some time to restore your friends, their rooms, and your chat logs. To prioritize the recovery of a roomie, re-add them to your list with the roomie code. Okay. Yeah. Roomie code. Follow the format RC followed by 7 characters. Yada yada. Piccolo's interactable. We get all this. Cool. All right. Nothing to do with the bed. Your personal computer. There's a piece of paper stuck in the printer. Computer file.note page has been added to your inventory. You can access it anytime by opening your inventory folder by clicking on the inventory button. Cool. Roomie code 1. Bunnies and ox bones. Also, I can't help but notice that... Okay, I think that's supposed to be paint spill on my shirt, but it really does make it look like the straight ally flag. Which is pretty funny. close these down. Okay, we've got... Actually, am I able to... Okay, so there's a hallway. Locked until the corresponding roomie data has been restored. Yes. Okay, I get you. You want me to add these before I can do anything else. Okay, that's cool. So RC dash bunnies. Good news, a chat log from Hazel has been restored. Knock on their door to use the buddies menu to visit them. Or roomies, excuse me. And then 0xb0n35. Bingo. Okay, cool. Femur. Come and knock on our door. Hello, Hazel. Can I play your arcade games? No. Can I take your sword off of the wall? No. Okay, cool. Restoring conversation with Hazel, December 17th, 96. Yo, Max, how's it going? Did you rent the game I told you about? Managed to beat it before returning it? Dude, it's impossible. I know stage 5 is the last level, but 3 lives, no continues? Give me a break. Yeah, I get it. I thought you would be using the Kojami code to get 100 lives. What? Kojami code? You don't know it? Any form of 3 Sorry. Notes about the Kojami code. It's present in many games, and it's pretty simple too. You just need to follow a few cardinal directions most of the time. And you didn't tell me this sooner because... my bad. It's easy, but be sure to write it down. Pardon me. Kojami code is northwest, southeast, southwest. Alrighty, thank you. Stage 5 literally requires 100 lives. Lamau, that shit should be written down on the manual. Yeah, it's sort of gamer cred stuff. I don't know. That code works in a ton of games. I bet it even works somewhere in next rooms. Huh, you know what? I think I have an idea of where it would work. Do you know? End of chat log. You can read this conversation again in text file format in your chat logs folder. What if I just go boop, 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 boop? No. Okay. Okay, talk to Femur. Our old pal Femur. Restoring conversation with Femur, August 12th, 1996. Hey, Maximus, thanks for adding me in next rooms. Hey, well, I asked for your code for a reason, didn't I? Yeah, I guess, winky face. So, how long have you been doing art for? I'm guessing your whole life. This is the guy who, was commenting on her, her art page, wasn't it? I don't know that I like this. Well, I've been trying to be consistent for the last couple of years at least. No way, you draw like a pro already. Nah, you are too kind. Lol, I still have a long way to go. I'm sure I'll find prodigies at college that will destroy me if I don't step up. What college are you planning on applying to? Don't share this information with someone random on the internet in 1996. The CMAA, of course. They don't admit any average Joes. Well, I'm sure they'll find out that Maximus is no average, nor a Joe, I think. Lamau, winky face. Definitely not a Joe. You can call me Maxine if you want. It's kind of weird to be called The Max or Maximus as my name. Lamau. That's a really cute name. Well, Maxine, your art is definitely not average. The CMAA is in Washington State, isn't it? Ah! Do you live near, or will you be doing the whole far-from-home college experience? Wow, not so fast, Buster. I don't share where I live to strangers on the internet. I don't even know your name. You can call me Joe. Unlike you, I think I'm pretty average. Lamau. Alright, keep your secrets, Mr. Joe. Talk to you later. I got some homework to do. Talk to you later, Maxine. I don't like this guy. I surely don't. Oh! Dark Maxine. Good news! A from has been restored. Rock on their doors. Okay. Ah, that'll be... Whoa, I don't think Arumi lives here. What is this? Well... A bloodstain on the wall. These always have stories to tell. The state of the building you explore reminds you of... Storytellers are next rooms, huh? Bet you hadn't seen that before. The state of the building you explore reminds you of the phrase walking into the lion's den. Even if you find desolate areas and bloodstains, everything is better than where you came from. The same blood that unsettles you seems to be describing some sort of clue to this maze. Any help is welcome when you lack a compass. Oh, yeah. I guess I don't have a compass to know which way is north. A sand clock is depicted with... There we go. Okay. In this maze, direction and time work in mysterious ways. Okay. So, I'm guessing that that the clock is our compass. Play while I sleep. I was folding clothes for a long time and really got burnt out from it. No worries. I hope you sleep well. So we're gonna say that this is north. Yeah, okay. So now this is north, meaning that this would be west. Now this is north, meaning this is south. Now we need to go east, which is up. Love you too. Now we need to go south, which is also up. And then we need to go west, which is left. Cool. You told me I couldn't visit other floors in offline mode. You have unlocked Mole F1. Use the floor button to navigate freely in next rooms. Oh, I forgot that this isn't Resident Evil. An abandoned mall. There's a broken down camera next to a pool of blood. It looks like it has a story to tell. Your aimless wandering pushes you through the emergency exit of an abandoned mall. In front of you, a camera sits on a pool of blood. This is the second time you've seen a scene like this, and your intuition tells you this blood trail will be in other places all over the mall. This broken down camera must have captured what tragedy happened in here. It previously held up to 9 instant photographs. One of them is lying right here on the floor. You take this photograph with you expecting to see it in your room's corkboard later. On a sudden quest to prove your bravery, you are sure you need to find the photographs taken by this camera and figure out what happened. Camera.image has been added to your inventory. Okay, you've taken away my my other thing. Oh, Saturn devouring. Hey, Saturn. Saturn devouring his children. Very cool. Children's menu with a game on it. Pick him up. Here. Rabbit.scoop. Join the dots. A figure appears like magic. Okay, we'll do some connect the dots. I guess we'll be in black. Wah. Nine, 10, 11. Is he holding an umbrella? Oh, it's the March Hare. I thought it was a deer for a second. That makes more sense. Is that what he's called? Is the March Hare from the from Alice in Wonderland? I can't remember. I may be thinking of something else. $26, $27, $28, $29, $30. Well, I was definitely expecting something to happen there. Save? Oh, doesn't have permission to modify. Interesting. Well, Installation Wizard, your number one stop for tricks and illusions. A fortune-telling machine. It needs electricity before scamming you for a few cents. Okay. We've got another icosahedron over here. That's pretty cool. They're selling toys and books related to fortune telling. It's hard to tell what's what with no lights. This shop is showcasing a new magic trick. Too bad there isn't enough light to know what it's about. Well, it definitely seems like we are being pushed towards finding electricity. So utility seems like the place to go. Rip the page taken from an old journal. Its handwriting denotes heartfelt memories. We've got a memory. It's getting harder to talk to everyone. Hal has been really nice, and I think he understands how I feel, but apparently he's got some personal family stuff going on right now, so we haven't talked much. Mom is pretty pissed about it, but I mean, I get it. We're not his family. Mom gets super mad when I bring it up. Dad is out of the question. I haven't even been able to tell them about my boyfriend. Are the only people who care about me online? Bad sign. And what the hell is Desktop Explorer? I shouldn't have installed it. I think someone hacked me. Dad will kill me if someone hacks his computer. I will ask my Hacksaw friends. Maybe they know how it got in the next rooms. It looks like a spooky game. In any case, I think I need the speaking code from here out. Maximus. Out. All right. Sparks are coming out of the break box. It looks like it needs some cables. The cables need some work. I see. Gotcha. Solve this puzzle. Press leave. All right. As a matter of fact, I saw this. Well, shit. The solution for this puzzle is in the. I thought it was in the trailer, but. She's done it. Oh, I think things changed in the mall court. How about here? This box has even more cables. Ooh. I don't think you have the right colors for this. Yeah, fair enough. MS Paint roguelite, or not roguelite, MS Paint Metroidvania. Cole. Password, okay. Cool. Oh. Hello. Stack of TVs, different colored shapes appear on each screen. They all reference a website called Game Bagels. Interesting. There's definitely some direction code going on here, but I don't know what the squares or circle would represent, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Be kind video. Fortune-telling machine doesn't need any coins to operate. What does the future hold? Fortune ticket. Your fortune. You tried to save your best trick for the end, but Destiny had other plans. It may seem like everything is lost now, but you still have a card under your sleeve. Follow the paper rabbit, and you might end up in the fountain near Wonderland. Your lucky numbers. That's a lot of lucky numbers, yo. Okay. I don't have to keep that open. You do have a time, I notice. Display for something important. It's a magic hat. A padlock stops you from looking inside. It's got a password. Oops, sorry about that. Just knocked my microphone. Shop is showcasing a new magic trick. It is for card divination. Pick up the magic kit? Sure. Card deck folder. Cool. Name your card. There's that fucking symbol again. Okay. Amaze your friends with this simple card trick. First, visualize in your mind the card they name, then conjure it by using the magic code. Example 7 of diamonds, 7D. Okay, but how do you... Huh. Do I... If I rename this to, say, QH.image? Hey, okay. Okay. I don't know what that's useful for, so probably gonna need to come back when I know what cards to look for. Section of the shop is focused on fortune telling. A magic 8-ball catches your eye, but you're missing a magic key to open its strongbox. A magic key, you say? Okay, seems like that's everything in here. Cool, cool. I wonder... Fountain... Single dull coin below the fountain of spool ripples. Sure. Loose change folder. Fountain coin. It's $1. Cool. All right. I'm not being prompted with a red clock to do anything with my time. So I don't know that I feel like... Is that the real time right now? Hang on. I think it is. Oh, man. I don't know if that's a... I was going to ask if that's a coincidence, but why would it be? Oh, hello! You look familiar. The pain source. Locked from the inside. Okay. Soul Plaza. Needs power restored on the mall's first floor and second floor to operate. Alright, let's check out the pet store. Oh dear! This seems bad. A shattered aquarium. A closer look reveals this place could have a story to tell. You stand before a broken fish tank. Its sharp glass edges are stained with blood. It looks far from an accident, and you can't help but wonder who suffered this atrocity. Were they contemplating colorful fish before they were pushed against the glass? You make your best effort to ignore the possible struggles from this murderer scene, and imagine what was once a peaceful aquarium. In the end, the best way to visualize something like that is a change of scenery, and most importantly, to stay still. I'm staying still. Unless... Hold on. No, I don't want to lag out. No, fuck. God damn it. Okay, we're back. So what I wanted to do... Screensaver. Do we have an aquarium? We do! Okay. 30 seconds. I could have made it 10 seconds. I don't know why I did. I guess that would feel annoying. But I'm sure it'll be okay. Take a second to take a sip of water. There we go. Okay. I mean, are these my colors? I'm afraid to, okay. Yeah, strange. Yeah, I don't have the colors. I do think that those fish correspond to the colors that I need, but I don't know why. Tank for small pets that has a green chameleon inside. Yellow bearded dragon. Roomy code card. The plastic is scratched and the print is faded. Lizards. Lizards with a 1, 4, and a 5. Cool. CJ. An electronically locked cash register requires a PIN password to open. There is a cute fish drawn here, too. A cute fish, you say? Fish number... and that's the... Polaroids, I guess. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, is that all that we can access right here at the moment? It is. Unless there's something to do with the rabbit. Changing the time doesn't seem to... Maybe that is just a coincidence. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, let's go see CJ. Frog! Oh, I see. Maybe. Can I have some popcorn? No. You're a terrible friend. Stripes. Number of stripes, I see. Hello, CJ. What's up, my good man? Got any new animal fun facts? Ooh, exciting. I'm all ears. Wow, like an ID. I bet I know what screensaver you have on your computer. That's great. Oh, you must have a great father. Are turtles your favorite animals? I'm not getting any of his messages. First place, chameleons. Third place, bearded dragons. Shit. Hang on. Oh, did I not save the Kujami code? I can go back to it. First, Camille. Second. I can't press E or I will... I'll advance the text. Bird dragon. Fourth. Hurts. Yes, Max, order is very important. Okay. Interesting. Now we've got one more. Now... Oh, but there's... There's a cute fish drawn here, too. So, chameleons are green. Bearded dragons are yellow. I guess I can just, like, preview it here. So yellow is 4. Green is 3. but I don't know what color a turtle is. Oh, I never went to Be Kind Video. Okay. That is an oversight on my part. Cardboard Standee about a famous movie director. Cinema fun fact, renowned movie director Link Earlier inspired the world with his After trilogy, colloquially known as his Fruit trilogy. The unconventional naming of the three movies let viewers confused at first. No other movies from him follow the name Fruit season format. When asked about it, the British director said, "I guess I just really love fruits all year round. Will we ever get to see a movie called Banana Autumn? Who knows what this genius will do next?" What the fuck is any of this? There's an Amogus on the wall. I can't help but notice. There's an Amogus. Rack for movie tapes. 3 boxes stand out. You can pick up any one of the 3. Dreamin' Gouache, Rod and Reel, Slasher Fest. Be kind. But that puts it back. Okay. Dreamin' Gouache. Featuring music by the Sweaters. Significant. Rod and Reel. Okay. Ah, so these are the same. Interesting. CLR 7V40. CLR 7V40. I don't know what that is supposed to stand for. Camarena. Okay. Oh, shit. Red and blue fish, pink fish. Okay. Interesting. Green fish, pink fish. Torn movie case. Okay. Painted movie case. Burnt movie case. Okay. Interesting. So 3 unmarked boxes and 3 videos. Okay. Torn movie case. Even if you're not planning on going in the water, going to the beach in a suit is crazy work. Okay. Okay, well, we saw Rod and Reel. Dreamin' Gouache. Fucking breakcore over a beach sunset is very funny. Oh, it's not breakcore, it's just... For a second, it was very breakcore. Interesting. Okay. How about Slasher Fest? Is it going to show me some fucked up shit that I'm not going to want to see? Ooh. Blah. It's not really a slasher. I mean, it's a zombie. Unless he's like a victim. I don't know. Strangely familiar photo booth. It seems a photo has already been taken. You just have to pay for it. Instead of money, this mission takes answers from you. Elite movie quiz question. I don't know the quiz. Oh, man. Okay, that's just all. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a quiz probably from the other roomie that I unlocked. Camarena? Cool. Alright. It's not quite... it's not quite the shining carpet, but it's close enough. That's funny. I see... I always comment on it every time I see the shining carpet used in a game. But on this occasion, it's not... It's so close, but it's not quite it. Alright, Camarena. Yeah, dude, the music is awesome. I feel like I didn't really understand the movie, though. Oh, yeah, totally. I think I just didn't pay much attention. Lol, I might rewatch it. Oh, yeah, you posted it on your fridge, right? Yeah, I'll try it and tell you about it. On your fridge? Huh? I wanted to see... Oh! I don't know why... it wasn't showing me... their... messages. I want to share some stuff with you from school. Clownfish have all unique stripes to recognize each other. I could stare at them for hours. My mom doesn't like pets, but my dad got me a tank for a turtle. Reptiles are my favorites, but they have an order the best reptiles. Second place, snakes. I don't know how I managed that. Max order is very important. Okay, so Camarena. Oh, so never mind. If you close a folder, you close all of the things in it, which is an interesting way of doing that, but I get it. Did you get to rent Dreamin' Gouache? Music is awesome. I didn't understand the movie, though. Pretty simple, actually. Oh, yeah, totally. I think I just didn't pay much attention, lol. I might rewatch it. I don't think you are ready for this, but haha, but you should check out my movie quiz anyway. You might learn a thing or two. Ah, there we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. Post pretty regularly on fridgemagnet.com/posts/Camarena. Try it and tell you about it. Thanks, dude. I'd like to talk more about movies anytime. All right. What was... I still don't know what your code meant, but that's okay. Okay, Elite Movie Quiz, Camarena. What's up, everyone? I see a lot of kids talking about other films on other forums and wanted to weed out the posers with a movie quiz. How many answers did you have to look up? Who made the soundtrack for Dreamin' Gouache? What type of monster is Slasher Fest's villain? What color is the bait from Rod and Reel's protagonist? What's the name of the second movie in Link Earlier's After trilogy? Dude, you're seriously putting Rod and Reel on the same level as Link Earlier trilogy? You might be a poser yourself. You are so real for this. Kino Bum! That's so funny. I can't stand these dweebs talking like they know anything about cinema. Most of them weren't even born yet when Imposter 2 came out. SMH. Very, very accurate representation of online cinema discourse. Okay, so the sweaters, zombie, there were a bunch of them. And then that I'll have to figure out. Okay, so we've got a famous trilogy, apple. Wait, so the one that didn't exist was Banana Autumn. Strawberry, pineapple. I would assume that these are presented in order. So if it becomes before autumn, then I guess it would be pineapple summer, huh? Question 1, the sweaters. Slasher Fest is a zombie for some reason. Run, oh fuck, dude. Hi, Squeak. Pink. Your turn. Green. Purple. Yellow. Magenta. Lime? Hang on. Hang in there. Is that red? I don't know which one of these guys is the protagonist. Hang on. It's the guy with the red hat. Yeah, red. Okay, cool. Out here using Swedish fish as fucking bait. Ka-chick. We're gonna go for pineapple summer. Hey, let's go. Video.image. Give it a little stretch. Also, thank you for cheering on me, Squeak. Wow. Okay. Game bag. Creak them bones. We're creaking. We got a game bag. Due to solving a puzzle, items in your inventory that are no longer needed have been eliminated. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that was probably just the video then. Okay, cool. Well, what kind of soup I want? Hot soup. Oh, a chat log from Camarade has been restored. Okay, cool. I feel like it's double skipping. I think they really resonated with me, like the whole family situation, actually. You know, I've had a lot of trouble lately with my dad. I feel like he doesn't really understand what I want to do with my own life, you know? I think clicking rather than hitting E is better. Spring onion, garlic vegetable, chim garlic, and tonkatsu. I'm always a sucker for a tonkatsu. Dude, I don't want to be that person, but you're a total buzzkill, lol. Oh yeah, totally, Lamau. No, I get it. I just wanted to sound deep, you know? Haha, like sad movie art and stuff. Do you have any other recommendations? Or wherever you find the time. Lol, I'm always online anyway, Lamau. Let me double check that I didn't miss anything in the beginning of that. Link earlier's movies was something else. Resonated with me. What the fuck do you mean you're a buzzkill? That's some shit, yo. To be like, yeah, this movie really meant a lot to me, and for somebody else to be like, this movie really meant a lot to me because I identify with the problems that the protagonist is having, and they're like, dude, you're kind of a fucking buzzkill. I do wonder if I somehow fucked this up. So perhaps I need to do it again. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I mean... What did that note? What did my fortune say? You still have a card under your sleeve. Follow the paper rabbit, and you might end up in the fountain near Wonderland. Wait. Hold up. These are all numbers 1 through 30. Okay. So, 4 to 1. 1 to 24. To 14. To 10. To 13. To 24. That's a 6. So we've got a 6. And then we've got 6, 7, 9. 8, 6. So it's a 6 of diamonds, which is is that a C? CR. Okay. Now we've got... Oh, clear all. Fair enough. That's easier. Okay. 12. To 8. To 11. To 17. 19. 14. That's a J. Jack of 25, 26, 27, 13, 10, 20, 25. Jack of hearts. Crone. I'm now noticing that the jacks are fishermen and the queens are Egyptian. King's just a king. What about an ace? Huh, okay. So we clear all. We've got 24, 30, 22, 19, 20. That's a 3 of 2, 7, 11, 13, 10, 23, 29, 27, 26, 2. That is a spade. Is it going to be OS, I wonder? Oh, look at that. It certainly is. Kronos. The question is... I end up in the fountain near Wonderland. Question is where to enter this. We've seen some places to enter passwords, but I'm not sure exactly. I mean, I would think it would have something to do with the fountain. Oh, fair enough. Kronos. Magic.image. Cool. Okay, they've taken away my rabbit and my cards. Shazel, 82. Cool, cool. Alright, I have instant photo. Okay, the instant photos, I'm collecting like 9 of those. Loose change. The hell is the point of the loose change? Size is $1. That's pretty funny. Can I just like... I mean... Magic key. Okay, I still don't have the colors or my magic trick. And I still haven't gotten into the cash register in the pet store. But I also don't know what colors the pets are. Am I missing something? Ooh, wait. Tank for small pets. The glass is dirty enough to block your view inside. Okay. Do I just erase? Hey, look at that. Who's better than us? That's a blue turtle, if ever I seen one. What a guy. I legitimately just saw that the tanks were empty and, like, figured that it wasn't going to be anything. That's a blue turtle. And a red snake. Cool. Excellent. All right. So where's my notepad? Turt's blue. And if I can pull up the screensaver. Red is 1 and blue is 2. Perfect. So 3, 1, 4, 2. Bingo, baby. Nice work on the photos you found so far. Some of them appear to have something written on them. Weird. els.com/user. This one doesn't have anything written on it, but that was also the default one that we got anyway. So, Game Bagels. GameBagels.com/users/Hazel82. Interesting. Let's pull up a web surfer. Excuse me. GameBagels.com/users Hazel 82. Point system theory. Kajami code theories. Secret dance emote in next rooms. I will cry if I don't get a secret dance emote. The meaning of the F. Maze secret path. This is a good one. The most common question for Nintendo Lost in Time is the answer behind its mazes. It's common knowledge that the Kajami code works throughout the game to traverse the first set of labyrinths. However, to traverse the second set, you'll have to use a secret route. It's still a directional code, so be sure to always remember which way is north. Okay, well we will have to revisit the... So let's see, east, south, east, north, east, south. SNS. Notes. And then point system theory. I just saw the trailer for Wormhole 2 and I have some theories as to how the new point system will work. In the beginning of the trailer, we see a bunch of purple enemies. If you look closely, the amount of points you get for destroying them is based on the number of corners of the spaceship's shape. However, in some shots near the end, we start seeing the same ships with different colors. My theory is that the color of the ship will act as a modifier to how many points you get for shooting it down. What are they exactly? I guess I'll ask my magic ball, because the game isn't out yet. Lol. Okay, we will keep that in mind. Yes, okay, cool. That is still available by the history. Well, we've got a place to go. If nothing else. I can't help but notice that our floor is 665. I just noticed that. Chat lock from CJ. CJ is... CJ's the frog, that's right. Hello! Hey, Little C! I didn't know you had a Next Rooms account. Don't call me Little C, call me CJ. Oh, my bad, CJ. Had fun at school today? I learned a lot about a lot of animals, Max. My mom told me to contact you. Oh, really? What's up? Is everything alright? You left your sketchbook at the salon today. She says it is yours. You're right. Thank you, CJ. I'll pick it up tomorrow after school. Hello, Maxine. It's Alice. Don't worry. I'll return your sketchbook with your mom. She has an appointment tomorrow afternoon, so it won't be long. Send my regards to Layla and Emmett. Hope to see you soon, sweetie. OMG, thank you. Okay, I'll tell my mom about it too then. My mom says you are a very good artist. I think so too. Well, I love you too very much, okay? Tell your mom I said so. We love you too, Maxine. Bye-bye now. It's adorable. Oh, lordy. I have fears about what our conversations with Femur are going to look like going forward. Okay. Compass. We go east. We go south. We go east. We go north. We go north. We go north. We go east. No, that's not east. God damn it. Okay. Start again. We go east. We go south. We go east. We go north. We go north. What the fuck? East. South. Did I write this down wrong or something? East. North. What? Oh, no. north. Yeah, I must have written this down wrong. Okay. Yeah, of course there's not two norths in a row, ding dong. Okay, east, south, east, north, east, south. Oh, did I just hit the fucking thing wrong? Okay, whatever. Okay, east. South. East. North. East. And finally south. Okay. Ooh, we got a little art store? Oh, this is the back room into the art store that we couldn't get to. Okay. Small key for a lockbox. Magic key. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. A surrealist painting with a piece of it missing. A thin space beside its edge suggests there's a hole in the wall behind it. Okay, got it. A surrealist painting with a piece of it missing. Thin space beside its edges suggests there's a hole in the wall behind it. Yada yada. Passwords galore. Lock with a simple deadbolt. Unlock it. Yes, please. Canvas cut out of a painting. Okay. Hold on. Painting of an object known for its fortune-telling abilities. Odds calculations seem to be scribbled below it. Painting of stacked... Oh my god. Oh man, that's gonna be a pain. Okay. Painting code A. All right, so we're... God, we're gonna have to figure this out. Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking that I might call it. This, you know what? I will see what's inside the magic box first. Magic ball image. Shake me. Yes. Oh, wait. Blue. +2. Oh, okay. All right, so maybe we can solve this puzzle and then we can. Red is +2. Green is -3. Blue is -2. Orange is +1. Purple is +0. And I think that might have run the gamut. Put that away for now. Probably close that as well. Okay, so in that case, These are based on their corners. So we have 6, 4, 6, 3, 3, 6, 6, 7, 0. However, with the colors, red gets +2, so this becomes 8. Green gets -3, that's a 1. 6 is purple, that's fine to stay. Purple, red is +2. Yellow, orange, 6 is 7. A blue 6 is 4. An orange 7 is 8. And a red 0 will be 2, meaning that we have, we would have one of every number. I guess this is a cube, huh? So that would actually make it a 9. Excellent. Okay. So, in that case, we can run over to the... Was the paint store this way? That's the... Shit. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so we've got our symbols here. The Z with a single dot on the upper is 8. This is a 9. And this is a 6. 8, 9, 6. Okay. Perfect. Hidden storage reveals another canvas cut out of painting. Painted code B. So that one is... we've got 7, 1, 2. And you're on this one. And now you... are 3, 5, 4. An assortment of paint bottles. Hell yeah. Which means that we can, okay, they just took all of my stuff. Okay, I can take the photograph. We can connect the wires now. Paint.image. There's some fingers. Sketchy add-on. Decompressing tones. Decoding hex values. I don't think you really needed to code those. Encode those, I should say. Take a look at Sketchy and its color palette again. These new colors reminded me of a certain set of jumbled cables. You and me both, Pizarro. Alright, cool. New chat log from Femur. Oh boy. Well, I guess we can do that first. Hi, Femur. Hey, Maxine, just checking in. Today we're gonna have the talk with your pops, right? Yeah, that shit sucked, Joe. What happened? No matter how I approach the subject, my dad always goes back to talking about wasting my potential, and there's no way his daughter would embarrass him like that. That's way too harsh, Maxine. What does your mom say about this stuff anyway? Dude, she isn't even home most of the time lately. She keeps hanging out with this really nice guy, but I don't know. Something's fishy, you know? Ha ha ha! He fishy. He's a fisherman. Lol, but do you think your mom is planning on leaving your dad? I don't know, Joe, but everything lately is just so weird. My dad keeps staring at me when I'm using the computer. He doesn't leave the studio for hours, and IDK. I'm just so alone most of the time. You know, Maxine, all of this would go away if you would buy that ticket. God damn it. Ha 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 ha, Joe, we've talked about this. There is no way I'm leaving school to seek asylum with you. You don't even live with your parents, dude, Lamau. I don't understand why that is so wrong, Maxine. You would have so much more time to focus on your art. Yeah. I could find a part-time job to help you with the CMAA mission process. Joe, please don't press on it. It's kind of weird you do all this stuff and we only met online. Kinda, you can take out the kinda. Okay, Maxine, sorry, but the offer will stand either way, okay? I won't mention it again. Thank you. Hey. I just noticed dude's literally the fucking peak male living space. Okay. Alright, back into the utility closet, and I will... I just noticed this says people 2 out of 10. There's somebody else with me on this floor. Hi, there he is! Holy shit! A lifeless body. By now, you know blood has stories to tell. Every instinct urges you to run away as a lifeless body falls to the floor in front of you. Was it always here? Escaping comes natural to you. You get ready to flee. However, for once in your life, you stop and think about what it is you're running from. Who are these victims? How did you end up in the middle of so much suffering? If you don't do anything, when will it ever stop? If you run away in ignorance, when will you stop doing so? When will you finally take action? Huh. It's a new memory. It's been 2 months since Mom left. I still don't get it. Weren't we supposed to get through this together? The two of us... I mean, Hal has always been kind to me, but I can't see myself moving in with Mom and him. Why is he involved in this? Complimenting my last painting and pushing Mom to consider my career as an artist is one thing, but I even heard him telling Mom that he's overheard how often Dad raises his voice against me. He shouldn't be talking about that in the first place. I don't understand how Dad doesn't react at all. He hasn't cried or anything, not even once. Alright. Close some of these. Save this. And then... we just need to figure out how the fuck to do this. Okay, so this is speaking to me. No. Maybe do one of these. And then... but how do we get the fucking cyan? No, I don't know about that. Green is probably going to do one of these. I wonder if I can just, like, sneak it around. So, like... huh. I don't know if sneaking it is going to be relevant, honestly. Well, actually, maybe we do one of these. Shit. Because, yeah, I don't think I see me getting through this space. Yeah, no. Okay, well... Well, this was my next thought, was to go all the way around. Hang on. If I just, like, really hug this corner, then maybe there's a shot. I can squeak through there. God damn it. No, I don't think so. Damn. Okay, well... What if... Well, what is that going to do for us? How about we go down here, through here, and then we go fuck ourselves, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, da. No. Damn it. Okay. How about we go this way? Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe you could go like this, but what does that do for you? I don't know that anything good comes to that. You know what? I was telling myself that I was going to leave it. I think we're going to leave it for now. But this has been really fun. I hope to be back soon, probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, to play more of this. So let's go ahead and raid out to Cyanide when it was streaming. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you are not following already and you've been enjoying the stream, I do encourage you to do so if you feel so inclined. You can find my socials at these links here at the card. There you can find my Blue Sky, my Discord, where people chat, suggest games for me to play, all that good stuff. And you will also find there my YouTube VODs channel, where I upload VODs after the fact. I'm definitely noticing that I am... Oh, Rapto, you just got here. Damn. Well, the VOD will be here for you. And it's good to see you regardless. But yes, we are raiding out to Cyanide. I probably could have gone longer, but I mean, I'm feeling quite a bit parched and hungry, and I should probably go do something about that. So, but yeah, we'll be back next week to do more. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll feel a little bit more in the groove. Amazing to see you. Thank you, Rapto. I appreciate it. I will. All right. We are raiding out now. I hope you all have a wonderful night.